Imagine sitting in this thing next to someone else, like, hey man, come here often? Yeah, you know, usually your bowel movements are around, 10 o'clock in the morning. He's like, all right, maybe I'll see you around again. Me too, you know. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Back again with some more recordings here. So I've had some time to think. I've come up with a couple different conclusions here. So let's go ahead and talk about that. By the way, hope you all are doing well. Oh my God. Holy Jesus. Okay, this is something we gotta talk about too, because I learned a couple things. Well, the mod gods have told me a couple things. All right, first of all, remember when I was like, why is Beep's swim speed so shitty? And then I was like, I feel like it has something to do with the legs, right? Minus 50% swim speed here, and then minus 50% swim speed here as well. He's also got minus 35% swimming there, and minus 31% swimming there. So that's a lot of penalties to swimming. So Beep is not a swimmer. We're on Hobbs right now. Hobbs also had the same problem, right? He's got this blade leg, minus 50% to swimming. That's pretty major. So I'm assuming that is the reason why they are very slow. On the other hand, okay, this is a good test. We're auto-saving. So usually when my game auto-saves, it'll lag up for a long time, but I'm still running that mod. And, it seems to be working pretty well. We also discovered the forge. Oh, shit. Maybe our armor. Hobbs is missing his shirt here. Cat is missing his shirt and pants. Maybe it had something to do with the skin peelers. Yeah, it makes sense, right? People have confirmed it in the comments, in Discord. They've told me, Kev, you're a dum-dum. Of course, the skin peeler would peel the armor off first before peeling the skin. So that is the current state of things. We got to get our guys armored up at some point. Other housekeeping duties here. The Whistler. The Whistler can wear armor. So I'm going to have to get the Whistler set up with some armor as well. I'm going to return this Spike Club back to the Whistler. It was hers to begin with, and now you are reunited with it. I don't know if I went over this earlier, but yeah, she's got a lot of big stats here. So big stats. 100's here. Oh my God, what is that? Oh, Pac-Man, are you getting, what the heck? Pac-Man, are the what'd you do to upset your own kind, Pac-Man? Why'd you upset the Garu? Holy shit, there is a lot of Leviathans here. They took a while to spawn in. I'm gonna bring everyone back here. Looks like the Garu want to fight here, so they're looking to tussle a little bit. So maybe I'll take their meat. Yeah, they have 10. We can cook them up real quick. We're just not hurting for food. Oh, look at Patty go to town here. Patty just going to town. Going to town. All right, bringing everyone together. Okay, so while we're on the topic of the Whistler and while we're waiting for our friends to make the journey over here, keep on swimming, y'all. Keep on swimming. Y'all ever seen the anime One Piece? It's near and dear to my heart. I grew up with One Piece. It's an anime about pirates. Pirates on adventures, looking for the One Piece. Luffy and crew. Anyway, one of the main themes of One Piece, actually the main theme, is family, nakama, family, friendship, and familyship, and doing whatever it is in your power to protect and help your friends and family, no matter who or what is after them. I think that's what we're gonna do here with the Whistler. Now, Whistler did have a big bounty that we claimed, but she still had the bounty icon here. Doesn't seem to be the case. She seems to be free of that, but I mean, really gonna be a controversial character here, right? Just look at her. Everything she's been through, and she looks kind of funky. So no matter what happens, the Whistler is part of the crew now, and we're gonna do what we can to protect her. Okay, I think that's the play here. Whistler, welcome to the group. Other little realizations here. The conversation that the Whistler had with Gustafsson. Y'all ever seen the movie Men in Black? It seems like there's some like little person. I mean, the mod gods have kind of, filled me in a little bit, but there's some like little creature in there just kind of controlling, these extremities and the outer shell here. But it kind of reminded me of that movie Men in Black. Y'all ever seen that with the little alien inside the head? Spoilers, I guess, but it's an old movie. I'm sure you've seen it by now, but that's kind of what we got going on with the Whistler, which also begs the question, is that kind of what's going on with like skeletons in general? Because clearly the Whistler was of one of the first empire, and if the Whistler had this odd form, then you think there's odd forms inside the Gar? and the scout and the sad Neils of the world, or what? Was Catlon something like that too, or was there? I don't know. Just kind of throwing that out there. You get what I'm saying, right? It's a little odd. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay. So let's continue. We'll put our compatriots down. Now there's another thing I need to talk about here. Now I must be like the Leviathan Whisperer or something. By the way, are they forging on this metal here, or is that just their animation? I might be the Leviathan Whisperer, because remember, Gustafsson got really up close and personal with some of them in the past when we first discovered them, and the mod god reached out to me and said that shouldn't be the case. These things should be deadly as hell. So I mean, I might just be, I don't know, maybe they like me, right? Look at that. Oh my god. I'm getting kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, they seem to be kind of just chilling, right? They're not really going after us or anything. This guy seems to be on the move, but I don't know, he's kind of stuck there. Like, there's no red icon or anything like they're hostile to us, so he's on the move for something. I don't know, maybe this guy wants to eat us. I did see some damage over here. Looks like this guy was fighting something. Someone's fighting something. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother them. I feel like we can just outrun them for, worst case scenario. And if we get cornered, then we'll just have to take one down, or try to. But I'm told that these things are supposed to, pretty much destroy. Let's continue down the coast. We discovered the forge here. We're gonna hit up these ruins and explore the rest of the Leviathan Ghosts. This is the arc we've set out upon, and by God, I'm gonna finish it. Now, this was very intriguing here, so I'm hoping we run into some, very substantial things during our journeys here. There are so many Garu just out and about here. Oh my God, I knew this might happen. I knew we might get stuck here. I'm letting Patty and Nick stretch their legs out. I'm letting them just run around a little bit here. Looks like there's a Garu hot on our tail over there, so this is definitely Garu. It's Garu land and Leviathan land, and I wonder what other creatures we're gonna find. Oh yeah, there's more Leviathan. There's so many Leviathans. This is the Leviathan Coast for a reason. Here we are. We've made it to the forge. We got some tech hunters chilling around here. Oh yeah, look at these guys. These guys look like a nice little group here. Tech hunting. They didn't go in the forge for some reason. Now this is Outpost Citadel C, the forge. I wonder what we're gonna find. Maybe it's a forge. Were they manufacturing weapons and whatnot here? Also, tech hunters fighting scavengers here. My money's on the tech hunter, but we got a skeleton on skeleton action over here. Here we are, and we got tin men here. Tin men and tin guardians. Oh, that's a new one. Tin guardians. I wonder if there are any other subclasses here, archetypes of the tin men. Nope, a lot of guardians. They got like the samurai armor on right now. Oh, Corvus the Forge Lord. Look at this guy. Yeah, he's sitting. Oh my God, you're sitting the wrong way, bro. You all right? You're the Forge Lord. You can do whatever you want, right? They got more guardians up here. So Gustafsson is on sneak right now, but I wonder if I take him off. Are these guys hostile? They don't seem hostile. I'm gonna approach. Hello, tin men. How are y'all doing? Y'all, yeah, they're doing well. They're they got some weaponsmithing going on here and everything. That seems pretty cool. I bet the Forge Lord manufactures some pretty good weapons, right? I wonder if they got any interesting loot around here too. But they're not hostile to us. I'm not looking to just steal from them. I'm just curious what they got. And I wonder if we can talk to the Forge Lord. Okay, now he's facing the right way. Okay. We got the Forge Lord here, Corvus, and we're gonna talk to Corvus. Corvus the Forge Lord says, how did you get in here? Get out. Well, in that case, how would you like to earn? Okay, how would you like to earn? How'd you get in here? Get out. Well, in that case, how would you like? Okay, maybe this is an incomplete little thing here. What if I bring someone else in here, huh? Let's try Gustafsson. Gustafsson, get up there. Got Gustafsson, take your shot. How did you get in here? Get out. Well, in that case, how would you like to earn? Ooh, I wonder where this would go. I'm assuming it's incomplete, which is fine, but I'm kind of curious. I would like to earn something. All right, Whistler, take a stab. How'd you get in here? Get out. Okay, all right. Now I'm gonna try with the Skelly bro here. I'm bringing Gar up here. Let's see if they have anything to say to a skeleton. If not, then, it is what it is. How'd you get in here? Get out. Oh, okay. Well, I think that that's about it then. Hey, so that does it for the forge. I had Gustavson take a little peek around. They just got empty containers and whatnot, so it's all good. It's all good. Excited to see where this goes down in the future. Oh my god, that's a lot of Garu. Oh, they're fighting a beak thing. Look at that. They're going toe to toe with the beak thing. Is the Leviathan gonna get in? Nope, no, it's not. All right, Garu. There's 2 Garu packs here. They're splitting up. Time to press forward onto this unknown object. But man, look at that. Look at the moon and whatever this planet. I'm always looking at these. I'm always curious about the lore. I wonder if that's been explained or talked about. Super excited to at some point finish up this playthrough, because then I can actually, you know, go and. Are they going for Patty here? Oh my god. Maybe they don't. What do they eat? I mean, they're Leviathans. I feel like maybe they're like the blue whale, like whales, right? Oh my god, this place is a landmine for our animal friends here. This is gonna be no bueno. All right, we're gonna have to pick them up. But maybe the Leviathans are kind of like, I don't know, whales. Like, you know, whales seem massive, like they can swallow you up in an instant, though I think you know, biologically I read that, you know, a lot of whales, if they were to swallow a human, they would like choke to death or something. But maybe they're kind of like that, you know, big, intimidating, but you know, they don't eat. They just eat like kelp and plankton and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or at least in this case with the whatever it is in the Kenshi world. We got a scavenger here. Flick, you're gonna die. By the way, Flick, y'all ever seen A Bug's Life? Wasn't that the name of... Oh, I should take some of his shit here, right? Look at this. He's got a leather jacket here. I'm gonna give Hobbs this leather jacket. How's that looking? Kind of odd. Looking a little bit odd, huh? Okay, we're gonna slowly just armor ourselves back up. At least the ones who lost their equipment, and then we're also gonna get the Whistler all geared up at some point as well. So this unknown object is a fallen tower. It is definitely fallen here. Outpost S1, no faction. The door is closed. I wonder if I could just bring someone in there, or is there some way to enter this? It doesn't seem like it, right? Yeah, so probably nothing here. Yeah, we can just climb on it. It's all good. So that's a fallen tower. I'm sure we're gonna run into some other, you know, fallen infrastructure. It happens all the time in Kenshi. Let's make our way up to this lost ruin here, explore this little gap, and then we can start making our way back down. Hey, here we are. We have discovered Leviathan. There's a city here, which would actually, I mean, if it's a nice city, if they're friendly, that'd be beneficial, because we can clear up some space. We got a lot of like random, well, never mind, Pac-Man's holding on to the good stuff that we're gonna keep, but we got some stuff we can sell, power cores, etc. You know, a lot of fuel and things like that. You know, might be worth keeping, but you know, if there's a city here, might as well sell it off. I think that's the play here. Okay, well, you can see it off in the distance. There's good old Leviathan. So before we head over to Leviathan, let's go hit up this lost ruin over there, and I can see it. It's sitting right over there. There it is, an outpost S2. Okay, here we are. We got ourselves, well, this is a rundown this is part of town lost library, but we got a rundown building here, and yeah, we got another library just chilling right up here. Look at this thing. So I'm gonna have Gustavson make his way in there, and you know, I'm sure it's gonna be the same as some of the other libraries we come across, but maybe there'll be some new maps, etc. that we haven't discovered yet, which would be pretty nice. So I'll make sure to collect them, and I'll let you know what I find. Looks like we got in here. Let's open this up. Kind of every time I approach a spooky building, I'm very curious as to what we're gonna find in here. Yep, more of the same old stuff here, and it looks like there's nothing really new here, just damaged books and old maps, etc. on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and open this chest. The chest has been opened. Oh yeah, we got some research. Old map, location already know. Oh, that's one that we haven't learned yet. I'll be sure to take all these. You know, I think some of these maps are worth a decent amount. All right, anything like, you know, cool sounding, I'm gonna take and see if it's worth selling. But we got an ancient science book down there on the ground, and then up here, pretty much, you know, the same stuff, the usual. So I'm gonna go ahead and explore. I'm gonna get these chests open if they're locked, and I'll let you know what I find here. Okay, not much going on, but there are 4 things that we have yet to discover. So we got 3 treasure maps here, old world treasure maps. This is all in the Ashlands. Ashland Dome 1, Ancient Tech Lab, Ancient Dome Ruin, and Ashland Dome 1 again. So this one's worth more than that. So let's just use them. I mean, the Ashland's a small place, but you know, might as well for lore's sake. Let's just say, you know, we get a better lay of the land here. Yep. So Dome 1, Dome 2, Dome ruin. Look at that. We got more Ashlands information. Always good to have, because we're definitely going there at some point. Very curious to see what we find there, you know? Okay, I think it's time to continue, but before we go, there is some guild surgeons here, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell off our stuff. Let's sell off some stuff here, make some space. They got a composite arm here. I really like these arms, but it's only standard grade, and we're well above standard grade these days. Only the best of the best for the best, you know what I mean? So we're at 592,000 cats now. Now we are at 615,000 cats, so not a bad little haul there. I also just had a thought, right? So look, we got this Dead Cat Grand Hammer. This thing is heavy as hell, and I figured it would take someone with a very massive amount of strength to wield this, and it just so happens the Whistler has 100 heavy weapon skill. So what if I go ahead and give this to the Whistler right now? Oh my god. Also, I got the Whistler kind of hooked up. Whistler's got a cape right now. Whistler's got some boots. So, you know, getting a little bit outfitted here. Let's take the cape off for a second. How's the hammer looking? We'll take the backpack off as well. There's the hammer. Look at that. She's got some shiny weapons. She's got this Maytao club and this Dead Cat Grand Hammer. So, we'll see how well she can wield this thing. I'm kind of curious, you know? I feel like this should be pretty interesting. In the name of science, I normally don't like to hurt the wildlife without any, you know, provocation or whatever. I'm gonna have the Whistler go. Oh my god. Come on, Whistler. Come on, Whistler. Do the thing. Oh my god. What the heck, man? That is so beastly. You can't even... She's not even swinging the damn thing. She's just kind of... We just yeeted those Garu. Holy shit. Okay, this is gonna be... Alright, I gotta think about it. This is gonna be kind of overpowered for our group here. You know what I mean? What to do? What do y'all think? Should I just let the Whistler be and, you know, let her just tag along and, you know, run through our opponents? Or do you want to make it a little more interesting? Maybe, you know, hold her back for certain fights. Maybe let her take on some, like, you know, if we've come across, like, a meat lord or something again, maybe she can go one-on-one. You know, let me know your thoughts. I'll take on these scavengers here, see if I can find any pants and just armor for the Whistler and for Cat and Hobbs, etc. Hobbs, I did set him up with this gi. Get +2 martial arts bonus. Not very great, but... And, you know, Cat is wearing this leather jacket right now. Let's see if we can find something. But god damn, 500 damage. Those are big numbers. Those are big green numbers that I really like. All right, the Whistler's looking like a proper adventurer now. She was showing some of her bits. I figured might as well cover her up, give her some protection. Protection from the cold, and it probably doesn't matter to her, but you know, we're gonna get her all armored up and looking beast-like. So let's go ahead and explore Leviathan here. I'm lagging a little bit as we're getting closer to it. What do you know? It's the Tin Men. The Tin Men are chilling over here. They're this is their town. Wow, what a town. Wow, look at this place. This place looks super cool. I like it, especially with the sun kind of rising on the... This is good placement here. They can catch the sunrise. All the buildings are facing the good old sun over there. So we do have some guards up here. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to... It looked like we could talk to someone. I saw someone that we could talk to. I don't know where they went. Might have missed them, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna send Kevin here first. Do they care? I don't think they care. All right, just double checking. Okay, so we're in the town. We also discovered Tin Town here, which looks to be you know, a ruin. But while we're here, look at that. They got a bar. This is a skeleton town. They got a bar. They got this thing called the Pearl over here, and then they got the Tin Bazaar as well. Cobbler's store. Very interesting. Yep, they got the barracks. They got residentials. I wonder if we could buy a house here. What if we live? We can. What if we live with the amongst the Tin Men, huh? That'd be something. They got an armor shop and everything. Tin Scholars. That's a place I want to go into. The Tin Scholars. Oh, we could buy this little tower over here too. Now, we also have this thing called Vagabond, and it looks to be an important building. So maybe we'll find some important skeletons in there, and maybe whoever is living at the forge, I mean, they're of the same alliance, but they're of the Tin Men. I wonder if, you know, again, I'm more curious now that I know that there's a full-on town over here. What's up with the forge lord over there? We got Ribs, the bar owner, and he seems very amicable. He said, come in, have a browse. And we got tin people walking around here. We got, oh, this guy's called the Arbiter, and we could talk to the Arbiter. What the heck? I'm gonna talk to the barkeep first. Let's trade. What do they got in this town? They got the usual bar. They have a lot of food for being tin people, for being skeletons, right? They got a lot of food here. That's interesting. I guess all there's left to do is talk to the Arbiter over here. They do have some beds. It wouldn't hurt to rest up some of our guys. Let's talk to the Arbiter. He says, yes, you need something? I'm gonna say, oh, well, not particularly, just looking for conversation. Maybe some new adventuring friends. Ah, I see. It's been quite a while since I left this place. Hello, I'm the Arbiter. The Arbiter? That's your name or your title? Ah, well, both. It's been so long that Arbiter might as well be my name now. It's all anyone calls me. The Arbiter is like a traveling judge. Floating from town to town, we help provide a sort of law system even for the lawless. There used to be a lot more of us a long time ago in a faraway place that doesn't exist. A faraway place that doesn't exist anymore? Huh. Interesting. I'm hearing a lot about your past, but what do you do now? Do you just sit around and rust away? Sounds like you don't do much of your judging anymore. We're built, programmed and trained to judge and enforce. Oh, enforce. But you're right. I spend most of my days here in the bar providing extra security or roaming the city helping the locals. I mean, it's the Arbiter. I feel like we have to get the Arbiter, don't we? It was pretty strong, by the way. Would you like to join me, you crazy old robot? Might do you some good to get out and about again, maybe even teach us some of those laws. So you'd like an Arbiter to assist you in matters of judgment, huh? I've been protecting this city for a long time. I'd like to leave some money behind and give the people some extra cats to hire more guards if they need to. Sponsor me 50,000 cats and I'll join you. Oh man, we're gonna haggle your steep price, but sure. I feel like you're more than capable and you seem smart enough, if a little crazy. Haha. Okay, so 10,000. It wasn't 50,000. Judgment will be swift. Look, I know the squad size. Look, it is getting large, right? Let's be real. This is a very large squad size, but we're running into so many unique characters here. So this is the Arbiter. He's got some martial arts skill, strength, dexterity. Judgment will be swift. He's got weapon skills and everything, but I mean, robot martial artist? We don't have one of those. I mean, they're kind of getting robot. Beep's kind of a robot now, but you know. He's got nothing in his inventory. Maybe I'll let him be a martial artist, the Arbiter. What better way to dispense justice than one's own fists and everything, you know? I'm excited to see what kind of dialogue we might get. Truthfully, that was the main reason, but okay, here we are in the bazaar. Is there anyone I can talk to here? I mean, this looks to just be like a general store, you know, but it's a nice setup. They got a stove and everything. They got tin civilians of the Tin Men. Oh yeah, we could talk to Patch. Here's Patch. Let's trade. What kind of stuff do you got in the bazaar here? Yep, just your general purpose goods and everything. So nothing crazy. Worth a shot. I thought maybe it'd be you know, they'd have some interesting wares, but nope, just general store. I'm gonna check out the cobbler store, see what kind of boots and stuff they got. My God, the security in here is something. Look at these guys. They're all just chill. These are all cobblers. Never mind, not security, cobblers. I could talk to the boot trader though. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's talk to the boot trader over here. See anything you like? What do you got? They got plated, short boots. That's a new one. Plated short boots, specialist grade. That's not bad. The only penalty is stealth effect. Maybe I'll pick one up. Sure, I'll buy one. Yeah, let me buy one. I could also sell some stuff here, but we can hold off on that for now. Yeah, that's it for the cobbler, really. Like, the Tin Men have been very hospitable to us, so I'm not looking to steal anything here, really. So let's continue on. Let's hit up this place here. I like how they have an outhouse here. You know how it is at the barracks. They like to kick you out, but look, Kev can go take a poop. Yep, he's taking a poop. There's 2 seats in here. Can we have 2 people taking a poop at one time, or what? Who wants to poop? Sal, you want to poop? All right, Sal, can you poop? Nope, Sal can't poop. They won't let Sal get in there. All right, it's clearly. Imagine sitting in this thing next to someone else, like, hey man, come here often? Yeah, you know, usually your bowel movements are around, you know, 10 o'clock in the morning. He's like, all right, maybe I'll see you around again. Me too, you know. How about that for a conversation? I wonder how much business they see here from outside sources, from you know, tin folk. The only people who are going to come through here are going to be either scavengers or the tech hunters, right? All right, we got an armorer here. Let's see what they got. Yeah, they got the usual. Nothing unique here. Unfortunately, nothing really unique here. Who needs pants still? You got pants. The Arbiter could use some gear as well, but we'll get the Arbiter outfitted with some martial arts gear and everything as well. I think we can hold off a martial arts breastplate. That's new. +8. Oh, 90% fist protection too. I'm gonna purchase this. The Arbiter can hold on to this. Now this has an interesting description. Some mercenaries were interested in the capabilities of the Holy Nation's body armor, but didn't want the problems of appearing to be associated with the faction. So they made their own copies without the religious faction logos painted all over it, and then blackened them in the forge. Sounds good. You know what? I'll pick up some pants for the Arbiter as well, and I mean that's all the Arbiter really needs here. Cat. You got shoddy grade pants. Should I hook you up with something a little bit better? Some samurai cloth pants, perhaps? 11, 1750. Yeah, I'm gonna hook you up with some of that. That's gonna be better for you. Anything for crossbowmen? I guess not. We'll just rock the leather jacket from now. And Hobbs has the gi for now. So there it is. We're outfitted a little bit. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, we got to get the Whistler hooked up with some pants as well. The Whistler is still a little bit naked here, so I'm gonna hook the Whistler up with. All right, I'm gonna hook the Whistler up with some samurai leg plates here. Might as well. You know, she's a beastly person. She can handle the extra weight and everything, so it'll be a good time. You know, show what we got going on here. Here's the Arbiter, all armored up. Arbiter looks so cute for some reason. And then we got Cat over here, new pants, new leather jacket, got the cape on still, can't really see. Then we got the Whistler. Whistler's looking good. Whistler looking like an adventurer. And Hobbs, goddamn, man, Hobbs is buff as hell. Look at those biceps. Jesus Christ, look at the striations and what the heck, man? Look at you, Hobbs. Now I know what's cool about this game is that, you know, one's strength increases, then you know, it also shows up physically on their avatar, on their body, right? They look a little bit buffer and everything, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, see, like science negatively affects muscle definition, strength affects bulk, dexterity affects muscle definition as well, so that's good stuff. Wonder if the Leviathans ever sieged this town. Like, probably not, right? They seem very peaceful, despite what the mod god says. They seem very peaceful. Now we are here at the Tin Scholars, and what do you know? It's got the same layout as the libraries over here, but we got someone we could talk to. Here to buy, show me what you got. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we got some stuff to talk about here, okay? Exotic weapons, the falling sun. That sounds kind of cool. It's 20, sure. That sounds unique. Fragment axes, Rebel building shells, sure, why not? You know, padded yeah, that's good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and read some of these things, right? Guiding Light 2, I don't think we actually seen this one. The second in a series of Holy Nation self-help handbooks, 101 tips and tricks that skeletons don't want you to know. Did you know that skeletons hate heat? That the ingesting of human food clogs their nuts? They're nuts. That nature's soil fries their circuitry. Don't be outsmarted by a skeleton again with these helpful tips and tricks. All right, this is a big one here, and this is by our boy Finch. Remember who we met at World's End? Okranite theories in relation to findings 2. This is the second in the series. It's no secret that I do not regard the Okranite religion of any value to historical research, but for the sake of theorization, let's assume that the beginnings of Okranism do coincide with the mass extinction, the first extinction as they themselves call it. Scapegoating can be frighteningly easy during times of turmoil, and mixed with religious fanaticism, it can be all the more cruel. Let's take Atticus's biological extinction as the reason for the ancients' end. So the ancients, the first empire, the ancients, the first extinction, etc. It's all the same thing, right? The skeleton, immune to disease and biological attack, would have been the strongest surviving race and perhaps even a subject of envy. The first religious texts originate back to a considerably longer time after the age of the oldest ruins, which suggests a chain of lost misinterpretations combined with this scapegoating. Now let's look at another tragedy of nature: volcanic eruption, earthquake, flooding. Be it self-inflicted destructive force or natural disaster, such huge-scale destruction could easily be interpreted as an act of the demon. The skeleton survived the atrocity, perhaps due to a sturdier physical makeup, and thus are associated with this demon as the ones who have carried out her will. Yeah, making sense, right? Maybe that's like kind of the origins of the cult of the Holy Nation. Well, it wasn't the Holy Nation then, it was just, you know, a cult that Catlon wanted to deal with. Maybe they're getting paranoid, the Holy Nation side, because they saw all this tragedy happening and hurting humans, and I mean, these things aren't really gonna affect the skeletons as much, right? These biological things. Theory, that's my theory. So that's pretty good. I might as well hold on to that, you know what I mean? We got a lot of text here as well. Okay, you ready about this? Cultural groupings and evolution 1. How did our current cultures come into being, and is there a relation to the ancients? Evidence suggests the existence of lesser tribes which may have survived the mass extinction due to different genetic makeup to the ancients. However, whether their existence coincides with the timeline of them, we cannot confirm. So, I mean, lesser tribes which may have survived the mass extinction due to different genetic makeup. I mean, maybe the forefathers of what are the Hivers or the Shek, who, you know, we've seen it through our own travels, they are more immune to certain environmental ailments than the humans, like acid rain and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And what about the differing characteristics between our present races? Environmental evolution is a likely cause of a rather drastic changes in appearance to one another, or even mutations from the industrial remains of the ancients. We share the same main features to suggest we share the same roots at least. Yeah, this evolution, baby, just like real life, you know what I mean? We all came from the same little, I don't know, amoeba or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? As for the ancient master race, given the advanced level of technology used by them, it's a very real possibility that they were not from our lands, but in fact an alien race of settlers in search of new natural resources. Our then primitive ancestors would have been powerless to repel the invaders from their homelands, but instead lived at a neutral distance from them. Whether alien or simply a whole new life form to us, the level of brain power they possess was something beyond our own physical means. That's like the Whistler, right? They're this little alien squid thing controlling a human like exoskeleton anatomy with their tentacles and strings and shit. That's exactly what it is. Talking about, remember when we were in what was this place? The Eye, right? And there was that one big ass, there was like a big ass like ship or something, right? And Gar and Bird were going back and forth like, yeah, thank God this one's down. But the other one's still floating around, right? Which I surmise to be whatever light we saw, and you know, it's probably like a spaceship of some sort, right? And you know how I always, you know me, I like to look at the moon and, you know, the planet, whatever planet is off in the sky, right? I'm always curious. You know me, I'm always curious about this. It's very prevalent. Maybe they came from here. Holy shit. We're learning so much. I have so many thoughts, questions, theories, etc. And I hope to find more answers. I didn't hold on to this cultural groupings and evolution. This is by Edad, by the way. Edad, putting some good work. This is an old map. We already know this location. Here it is, Lab Notes TS34. It's an old printed folder containing some information on the lab's experiments. TS34, species, iron ore. Description, literally it is a piece of iron ore, though upon I don't know, I found that so funny. Literally, it's a piece of iron ore. Though upon further inspection, the item uses telepathy. What the? The item uses telepathy to lure in its victims. It has healing powers, but seemingly at a cost. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what is this magic mumbo jumbo here? Piece of iron ore that lures in its victims because it has healing powers that come at a cost. They're going through the list of experiments here. The first experiment is classified. The second one, item shows incredible healing powers when held on a wound. No side effects found. Not yet, at least. Experiment 3, classified. Experiment 4, some test subjects have gone insane from the voice in their heads. Oh, I have theories now. I have theories. Experiment 5. Classified. Experiment 6. Long-term exposure to TS34 seems to cause cancer to appear across the previously wounded areas. More testing needed. Experiment 7. After many tests and dead test subjects, we can determine that TS34 is just a slow killer. It's almost like a game for it. It enjoys making you think it's helping. This sentient iron piece of iron ore. It's a sentient. It's got to be, right? It's with some bad, there's some like, you know, voodoo going on here with this iron ore. It's got a mind of its own. It's putting some bad vibes out there. Current status is indefinite, confinement, dangerous. What if that's how the Howlers came to be, right? I mean, maybe that's kind of the side effects. Were the Howlers test subjects? The Howlers could have even been the test subjects. They have a lot of test subjects, but now who's doing this test? Who's running this test, and when was this test ran? That is my question. I can't really surmise that from this at the moment. Okay, we got some maps that we already know. Tech Hunter's Notes, Pool of Obedience. I think we already seen that. And the Legend of Luquin, which we already learned about Luquin, right? Who's up in some vault somewhere, Tengu's vault or something, right? I think we might have only read the Legend of Luquin 2. And in that one, he was like, you know, he was exacting his revenge on the nobles, right? He killed one and shit like that. So let's read this one. Luquin was a farmer's son. I don't know if I read it. I'm going to read it again. Luquin was a farmer's son born into the outer edges of Khatun. At the young age of 14, Luquin's parents' business hit misfortune and they were quickly thrown into poverty. Homeless in Empire society, they were treated as an unwanted burden and hastily sold into slavery. Beaten, starved, and worked to exhaustion after a year in the mines, the hardship finally took its toll on Luquin's father. He eventually succumbed to his fatigue, leaving Luquin's mother heartbroken and bitter. With nothing left to lose, Mother Luquin was determined for a life of normality for her son, so she hatched an escape plan. I bet this is where the mom dies. One night, she came for Luquin and freed him from his cage during a commotion. The two of them fled to the outside of the camp until, suddenly, they were intercepted by one of the slaver guards. The brave mother threw herself onto the guard, his sword piercing through her torso. She yelled and screamed for Luquin to run as she gouged at the guard's eyes, blood streaming from her wound. Luquin ran toward the barren outlands with tear-filled eyes, never looking behind, and thus spurring him upon the path of revenge here, right? Okay. I think that kind of covers some of the stuff we got here, but there is this one interesting thing here. So they were talking about Atticus's biological extinction as the reason for the Ancient's End. This is by Adjutant. Legend of the Foul Hound here. The Foul Hound. Rumors of a half-man, half-dog beast spotted in the area of Vane. The beast is noted to have hideous rotting flesh and jerked movements. The beast is classed as hostile, but easily enough distracted for a safe escape. Likely a mutant bone dog from the nearby toxic tar sands. We've been in Vane before. We didn't come across this. I might hold on to this. This one is from our boy Atticus, so you know, let's hold on to that. So we learned some good stuff, some really good stuff here. Actually, this is so much heavy lore over these you know, this last little run we've had here. I've really been enjoying it. It's been amazing between the Whistler and this place and everything. Excited to see, and we still got a little bit more to go. We're gonna hop into this place up there, or way up top. Oh my god, look at all the Leviathans out and about right now. Little beak things in Garu. If my render distance was turned up higher, I'm sure, yeah, we can see Leviathans over there. I'm sure we'd see so many more. One day when we upgrade the potato PC to a sweet potato PC, maybe we'll have stronger render distance. Now here we are inside Vagabond, so they call it, and we got the Vagabond King here, who I can't seem to actually talk to, unfortunately. Hail traveler, hello. Tin Myrmidon of the Tin Men, hello. He's looking pretty beast as well, and they got Tin Hoplites over here as well. Interesting. Again, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's anyone we could really be talking to. What if I use a skeleton? Nope, there's no one I can talk to quite yet, at least on this floor. But yeah, these guys look pretty cool. Look at them. We got the hoplites here. They're chilling and everything. I'm gonna grab a screenshot. So whatever's going on up here must be incomplete. I'm assuming there's gonna be dialogue to be put in here at some point, but just looking at the building, right, there's nothing really there's literally nothing here. So I'm sure the mod gods are hard at work working on this area. So I can't wait to see what they got going on here. They got a private bed here. They got a little safe. It's empty, but I'm sure this is the Vagabond King's bed here. I wonder why they call themselves the Vagabond. It's kind of an odd name, right? Are they really vagabond? I mean, they're tin men. Are they really vagabonds? Vagabonds are kind of like travelers, right? Maybe that's what they did until they found this place. Who knows? So let's head out of here. I think we've explored all we can really explore here. So I'm pretty. Look at this. This was clearly a boat. We've seen remnants of what seem to be boats, but I feel like this all but confirms it, right? There used to be boats and shit like that around. Big boats, small boats, all kinds of different boats, all kinds of different machinery and buildings, etc. The old world has so many secrets, and I'm excited to learn more about them. So let's continue on here. It's been a pleasure. We leave this area with the Whistler and the Arbiter. Let's continue down the Leviathan coast. We got a ruin here. We're gonna swing down this main area, discover all there is to discover, and then make our way up here again as we continue on. So hope you all have been enjoying. More to come. Let's go.